Let's take a look here at Google Sheets scenario 7. In this scenario, we're going to be taking a look at the different options you have with Google Sheets filter views. So on this sample spreadsheet here, we have some sample assessment scores here as part of our RTI program. And we're going to be grouping these students into categories for intervention, extra practice, and enrichment. So let's take a look here. So we're going to base this off of our average scores here. So we're going to go here and I'm going to select the average scores there. I'm going to go to Data, Filter Views, and Create New Filter View. And let's say we're going to do the ones that are going to be for intervention. And then I'm going to set my filter here to by condition. We'll say any students that's less than 70% is going to be an intervention. And then it shows me just the students with 70% or less. And then what this does here, this creates a unique URL for this view, and I can copy and paste this into an email or to a chat message and send that to the intervention teachers so they just see the students who are in need of intervention. So I can then close this down, and I can set another one. If I go here to Data, Filter Views, you can see my intervention views right there. I'm going to create a new one. This one we're going to say is, we'll say is enrichment. And I'm going to go here to my filter by condition. And we'll say that for this case here, anything that is greater than or equal to 85. Okay, so these students will be in enrichment. And this is a whole other URL that I can send to the teachers who will be teaching enrichment. I can close this filter down and I can try it again. So I'm going to go ahead and select my average data here, and we'll do filter view, create new filter view, and this one will be extra practice. And I'll set my filter parameters here by condition, and we'll say it's in between, and we'll say it's in between 80 and 84. That's the extra practice group. Oh, we have one student there, and then we have a whole nother URL here that can be copied and pasted to the teacher who will be doing the extra practice. So we're going to close this down here, and again, you can name each view, you can share each view via the URL, and you can create multiple views. So now that I'm back to my entire roster of students here, when I go to Data, I go to Filter Views, I can select whichever view I want. So if I want to see just intervention kids, there it is. Close that down. Come over here back to Data, Filter Views. Here's my enrichment students. And one more time, Filter Views, extra practice students. So again, each view has its own unique URL that can be shared to the teachers who need to only see those students and not the entire roster here with Google Sheets filter views.